Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Where we get to fight some possessed ants, apparently. Oh boy. Um, right, they've got that possessed guard right out front too. Well, not really any fast travel way to get into the area. We're doing Hunter's March today. We have been doing a decent job of getting new pickups, even exploring old areas, so that's nice. Did get a memory locket and a, right, we're not going that way. A memory locket and a, spool fragment. Okay, well that works. I always forget I have the dash attack. And I get thrown off by it. Alright, well that was relatively painless. Whoops. Let's actually go in, use the bench. Hello, bench. I have a feeling I'm going to be very familiar with you over the next hour. Optimism. I don't actually have to fight you. So maybe I just won't. Are you back? No, a possessed version of you would be fun. Okay, we can go up that way. Let's just take our time. Yeah, you're still there. So far, not too bad. I am curious how the fleas are doing. Man, they made this place easier. There aren't nearly as many enemies about. Oh. I'm sure the ones that are going to be way worse, though. Like you. You don't give me silk, which is disappointing. Okay, easy enough though. So let's just squander silk by doing that. Yeah, the ants aren't doing so well either. I mean, they were half possessed to begin with, weren't they? Because of the thread situation? Given the fact that that area was locked out, I'm really expecting the arena to be active again, unfortunately. I don't know why else they would have done this. Make me take the long route again. Missed. Okay, now we're just dead. Okay, one down. Okay. Okay. I was doing pretty well. Would have been nice to come into that place with full health. But if we don't attack the husk up top, the void mass, we should be fine. Yeah. Oops. Okay, these guys are just impossible to hit. Whiffing like 4 of these, you know what? Ah, right, it does do. I will complain about it every time, the fact that it doesn't default to the crest when you sit on a bench. Okay. This is just not the tool for the job. This is never the tool for the job. I don't even know why I equipped it. It's just a terrible tool. This is always the right choice, but, maybe we'll do this. I feel like that's, a much better loadout. Just in general. Because the cogflies should be good against these flying enemies. Attacks should be good against every other ant. Every grounded ant. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll do a charge then. I don't even know what I'm trying to do there. Miss. Okay, not too bad though, honestly. Once you start spamming tools. Missing with the heals will forever suck, but that's just the curse that I have for using Beast Crest and Witch Crest, I guess. I don't know, I am enjoying the Witch Crest. This is fun and different. Which is really all you can ask for, you know, a new crest, right? Right, that thing. Alright, can we open a shortcut? I'm starting to be able to read the game. Nice. Nothing here. And we're not going to be able to go, oops, back inside the chapel. Okay, that looks like it's done. I'm assuming... Yeah, chapel's done. Looks like we've got everything in this area. That's where you get the best crest in the game, by the way. I wonder if I'll go back to Beast Crest. Probably, but I'm enjoying this one for now. It's one of those things where definitely on future playthroughs, I have no idea what I'll end up doing. Okay, let's just use the bench. Right, I thought I had fixed that. I did see my brother find this, so maybe that's what the memory was. So, yep, bench is finally fixed. I did know, finally, that this was a thing I could do. I probably would have thought to check that on by myself if I had come back here without finding it anyway, because of the whole situation with Sinner's Road. About the bench being something that can be fixed, and then it still being on the map. Still nothing to do here. Gilly? Wonder where Gilly got to. There is light up there. Wonder if we can... Oops, climb or not. Ow. You should not have hit me twice. Or 3 times, I guess. There was a merchant here. How are our situations here? Okay, there is no longer a merchant here. No, he is dead. Okay. Somebody's still resetting his traps for him, though. Well, aside from that one arena... Okay, you hit me 5 times. This is ridiculous. Yeah, aside from that one arena... Honestly... This area was really easy, and done in 13 minutes. Wow, I don't even think I'd stopped talking and started playing the game in that amount of time in the previous episode. Okay, Farfield's next. No, there's a way down. I mean, those, void variations of some of the ant enemies were quite nasty. But... I mean, I have tools, and on those rare occasions where I actually spam my tools, turns out the tools are pretty good. Alright, Farfields. Here is a... Right, oops, wrong way. Here is a platforming gauntlet, which should be really easy now that I have double jump. As long as I don't panic. Okay, well that was the way to go. Made it. Right, I just need to pogo those guys. Maybe that was my problem. Okay, another Void Husk. Good, I'm close to getting my Mask Shard. Oh no. Well, managed to get a heal. Okay, well we had a void mass over here. Clear out. Man, you feel so slow. I remember when you guys were kicking my butt at the start of the game. Alright. Well, that's enough of those cleared out. Oh, that was about to be bad. Almost bad, but it wasn't. Okay, so from here... I mean, I guess we'll continue down. Wait, have I just never been in here? Man, I swear. I'd ask if you're okay, but I just killed you, so, okay. I think that's it for that screen. So we should be here? I think so. We've explored all of that. So we'll go down here and hit this bench and then back this way. And then we're down the entire left side of everything. Oh, did that just get both of them? Man, that does a lot of damage. Maybe... Maybe the issue is that you just aren't supposed to use needle attacks for everything. It's like the game gave you other skills. You should use them. Right, wrong map. Okay, well, onward to the bell bench, I guess, and then down to seamstress. Seems reasonable. Do need shards still. Yeah. I mean, with the offensive bind build. I was watching the other guy. With the offensive bind build, I should just be using the binds offensively instead of, Yeah, that's not how you fight. Hold on. Right, I don't have any yellows. Because no wonder I've been feeling a little bit sluggish. So I've just got the bead collection, which I don't even really need, probably. Oh, and then there's that thing. Oh no. Right. Well, we definitely don't want to fight that thing while the other enemies are in the area. Okay, I mean, that works decently well. Okay, I do not have nearly enough silk. Okay, we killed them both. We're at full health. Okay, got you. Not too bad. Attacks did work for sure. Alright, we've already been up there. I hear you. You are here. No. That was a mistake. I thought I was just gonna fight that other thing. Really? He's gonna pop out of the ground. Well, let's see how many of those things respawn. I don't need to fight all of them, though. Well. Nope. Okay. Okay, you're not back, so you're another permanent. Another permanent change, and that's another permanent change. So this area just got a lot less dangerous all of a sudden. Yeah, Far Field's a lot more dangerous than Hunter's March, turns out. Yeah, we'll do the upper route first because we want to grab this bench. Okay, little room here. This was the chakra map room, right? Yeah. Why are you not dead? Oh my god. So much health. Not worth fighting. Okay, back down here. Right, there's a little spot up there. Nothing in it, though. Oops, that was close. Glad we didn't have a third fight in that arena, because, I mean, the first fight there was okay. Yes, is that? No, that was just a line on the monitor that amounted to nothing. Well, this room is going to be way easier to navigate with all the tools that we have now. Stray One, things were already falling grim when last you left, and how it's worse. The whole world quaking and wailing, and all stretched through with blackened strands. This wouldn't be your doing, by chance. I am in part responsible, though know this outcome was not my intent, and that I shall work to calm it. I knew it. Of course it had to be you. Here I was, hoping you'd bring a shake-up. Instead you've brought an ending. Well, move it, I say. Get to your fixing. We're all now suffering for the scale of your conflict. Maybe this time you act towards calmer conclusions, aye? Get a move on, Stray One. We're all suffering from your conflict. Calmer conclusions? I don't know. Is there going to be a good ending to this game, or are they all going to be bad endings? Well, I guess we go to the right. If I ever... Oops. Just rosaries, okay. Guess I have never gone down there. Oh. Okay, those other things still exist. I guess they'd have to, in case I didn't have the, journal entry complete. Not worth a whole lot in terms of healing, but... Now you are going to be one of those. I knew it. Yeah, Far Field surprisingly has quite a few tricky enemies in it, actually. You got those big rhino-type beetles, and then you've got the, fake... What am I trying to say? The fake, crafting materials. Fake shard enemies. Alright, there's some pilgrims down there, or something. Assuming that's what it is. There were pilgrims here. Yep. Right, I don't get that off instantly. Am I out of heal targets? I think I'm out of heal targets. I was about to say there's probably no reason to go back in here, but somebody did comment on a video that they heard something. I think it was this place. Okay. So when I was in here and I did the flea brew and anklets to get the max speed, I guess this opened. There's no bench in here, was there? There was? Did I sit on it? For exploring new stuff. Might as well, right? Okay, I guess I did not sit on it, because I just got map update. I'm not sure what I could have possibly updated, but something. Okay, more Sands of Carrick-like stuff? Or Desert Blasted Wastes, or whatever, I guess? Is the entire area around Farloom just, this desolate environment? Okay. Was there a power core up above? So I guess most of the weave nests had power cores. This one, I didn't even have to power. It just, yeah, it just came powered. Okay. So yeah, don't have to knock those in. A rune depicting paths away from Farloom. Okay. And a rune harp. Okay, so I mean nothing too terribly big or exciting down here, but, you know, more stuff to find. Complete the collection. I wonder if there's a third rune harp, because I feel like all of the collectibles have... Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I feel like they're in sets of 3. And I say that because that means that I've already completed a bunch of sets, which I prefer to the possibility of just hitting random walls until I... Whoops. Oh my god. Okay, well, we got through. Okay, I can actually get 2 life off of you. You're not that weak. Anything else to do out here? Right, I guess we can check. We did the upper loop around, so we'll go bottom path on the way out. Oh, you. Got him. Was it worth it? I don't know. Oh. We can go back in here. Please no. Okay, just a place to farm you, maybe. Miss. Great. Great start. Yeah, nothing up here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, you guys are considered to be weak enemies that endlessly respawn? That's exciting. I actually died because I was that careless. Okay. I was planning on healing on those guys. Again, just remember you have to respect every single enemy. There are no free enemies here. Alright, and that's the downward path complete. So I think... we're done. Up here... Okay, we have this place we can go, but we can check this first. Probably nothing, we've already done this. Okay, cool. And if we go down here... yeah, nothing. Okay. Okay, this is... well, this is a bench. Let's grab it. Not quite. This is the bench. I guess we'll do this loop next. Sure. Trying to plan my route. Fine, that's fine. Hold on. Right, this is... whoops, what was that? This is going very well. Okay. Funnily enough, some of the void rooms or void moves are easier to punish than their default moveset. It wasn't a lot of health, but it was some. Ooh, barely missed that. Did I check the bottom? Yes, this was... yes, probably I unlocked this air gust going up by going down there. Okay, you're gone. snitch flies. Okay, well, this place is completely broken, but on the right side I now have a free bench here. So another place that I wouldn't have been able to get the delivery quest complete if I hadn't previously done it. Alright, so there is a room to the right here. Yeah, this one. The target practice room. Multiple targets now? This place is a lot bigger. Huh. Oh. There was somebody in here. No? Okay, that's mysterious. Wonder what's going on there. It occurs to me I never really checked all of these walls for secrets all the way along here. I kind of don't want to, because that's... I guess I'll check with my eyes. Whack the occasional spot that looks a little bit suspicious. But I kind of just came up here really quick. I guess we're not actually checking them all. Oh boy, this is a big zone. Alright, well, with that, I am satisfied with the cleanup that we did. Farfields, Deep Dock, Hunter's March, Lower Bellheart we weren't very thorough, but it's fine. The Marrow, Moss Grotto, except for the drop, which we'll cover, I guess, when we do. We'll go Shellwood, and then we'll go Wormways afterwards. Finally check out that Lifeblood infestation, see how that's going. And we've missed Atla. Okay, so I think... That's 6 zones. Of what, like 20? Oh boy, we're doing Bilewater again at some point. Funnily enough, I don't think Mount Bay is going to be any different. There might be like a void mass somewhere, but most of those enemies, you're just pogoing off of them anyway, so it doesn't matter if they're infected or not. If they're voided. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could start with the right side of Greymore. It's a big place with a kind of like two separate zones almost. So, Craw Lake. I guess we'll go that side, deal with the craws. Which, in hindsight, don't seem nearly as bad as they used to. But I suppose that's spoken before. Okay, attacks aren't going to be very good against them, but whatever. Spoken before we had to deal with the voided versions. Start from the bottom. Reminisce about how it was when we first came here. You look pointier with that beat. Are you different? Yes, you are a completely different enemy. Craw Juror. Screeching scavenger dyed black in mourning at their land's collapse. Well, I still need 10 more tall craws. 10 more slubberlugs? Oh boy. That's the other thing, right? I guess I could be cleaning up the craw entries. Yeah, this place looks different. These banners weren't here before either. Are you meaningfully different? I assume you do 2 damage. If I had to guess. Might as well go in here. It's a quick little stomp. Where's the void mass? Gonna be in the arena room. Probably. Is it just the void mass, or is it actually gonna be an arena? Huh. Or is it outside? Am I hearing something that's outside? Well, there didn't seem to be anything in there, but there was that noise. Hold on, is this new? There wasn't a passage here before. Warrior, I heard your approach. Why do you come? Surely you've no desire to see these long-collapsed caves. I just go everywhere. It's what I do.
Buenera.
The way was open, sir. I merely followed the path through. Exactly. Am I correct to guess you were once a resident of these borderlands? Aye, inglorious they were in their time. Farloom's end approaches, but my caves, these caves, fell to fate long before. We still haven't actually gotten anything, game mechanic-wise, from rescuing the Green Prince. So, like, as far as... Like, if you were to make a walkthrough for a new player, you would just basically say, don't spend the key here until you've spent all the other ones, I guess. Which, like, I'm fine from a lore perspective. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just kind of funny to think about, though. Like, we spent a simple key and technically haven't gotten anything out of it aside from some NPC interactions. A little bit of lore, I guess. Of that fair land I am the last, now to remain till the end, and remember the splendor that was. The point I was going with that is, I'm wondering if we will finally get something out of it at some point, but it surprises me that it would take until Act 3 for that to happen. Or maybe I could have done this earlier. Maybe seeing the Green Prince in the Citadel is what actually opened this path. No more talk, warrior. Permit me this final moment of memorial. As you wish, sir. I shall disturb you no longer. Want some music? No? You and I always, our gaze as one. Together we ruled. I think that's the same as before. Okay. Something. Nope. Just look up here first. Okay. New area. You weren't too bad. I can actually do pogo strats with this crest. That's neat. Okay, there's enough flat ground here that you were pretty easy to bait. Oh, we're in a new zone. Looks kind of like the old zone, but I guess they couldn't make Greymoor that big. Verdania map. Oh. Well. I mean... that's a zone. I wonder if there's going to be more to this. If not, then my second suspicion is that this was a zone that was originally planned and ended up getting cut in the final release. And we might be getting DLC for this area in the future. But maybe there's more to it right now. Doesn't really look like it, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Ow. Okay, I'll spend the silk. Fine. No, I mean... I feel like there was more of Verdania in the, Memoriam, if anything. That was the, I'm assuming the lily pad zone. Okay, right, there's nothing up here. Well, could have been cool, but the game has to stop eventually. Right, you do eventually need to release. No more talk, warrior. Okay, still. Yeah, looking at the ceiling as I go, I'm not seeing anything. Relatively free of void infection, too. Okay, let's fight you guys here. I do need a bunch of you. The squat guy isn't here anymore. You still exist. Oh, you only do 1 damage? I am actually surprised. Okay, there's that place, which leads back to the bell. We're up on an hour, so having full cleared Verdania, let's just explore this room. It should be quick with very few enemies, and there's a bench on the other side of it, and then we'll continue with the Upper Craw Lake next time. That's going to be the plan. Already over 1,000 rosaries again. Yeah, rosaries are just kinda whatever at this point, huh? Oh, we're over here? Wait, are we not where I thought I was? Hold on. Oh, okay, we were one room over. We need to... Oh, that's fine. We'll do upper this area and then upper Craw Lake next time. I will see you then.